I do not care, okay? I do not care if people find me ugly or they find my voice ugly. Okay, Sonny Jim, Devil Hunter, or any other, you know what I mean. Alright? I do not care. I don't care what you say about me. Call me monkey, call me every name in the book. Call me every name in the book. I do not care. You know, everyone makes mistakes in this life. Okay? Okay. Everyone makes mistakes in this life. And if you find my art, my music, if you find that ugly, cringe, or horrible, or if my artwork, or if my poetry, or if my work is shit to you, just be honest, mate. Just be honest. If I am shit, then I am shit to you, but not to other people in the universe. What, you think that planet Earth is the only place where I can put out my art? No, Sonny Jim, no. You can have other customers on Mars, Neptune, or the sun even. Who knows, there'll be people living in the sun. Even though what I'm saying, living in the sun, imagine that, people living in the sun. I hope I'm wrong. Who knows, there could be people living inside the Earth's core. You don't know what's underneath the oceans, the darkness. You don't know because you haven't been there. There could be people there. You don't know. Even on Titan, there could be people living underneath the ice. Not everything's on the internet, so they say. Not everything is on the internet. Find out for yourself and then you can say it is true. So you say. I'm ugly to other people. Yes, my voice is ugly to other people. But it doesn't mean I'll stop doing the It doesn't mean I'll stop my If you don't like my then I don't want to know you. I don't want to know you. I don't want to know you. Because look, just tell me, look, if you find my voice shit, ugly, I know where we are then. If you don't like my voice, you don't like my music, you don't like my poetry, you don't like my fashion, you don't like my nose, my face, if you say I'm ugly, fair enough. I'm not going to unblock you or unfollow you. At least you're honest, mate. At least you're honest. At least you're honest, and that's where we're going to stay. If I'm ugly to a demon, then that's it. That's the end, mate. Or Sonny boy. That's the end. It's the end. It's a wrap. If you don't like me for who I am, my skin color, my face, my teeth, you know, my ears, my small ears, I don't have big ears for a reason. Look here, if you don't like my body parts, my flat bum, my small tits, what, you think that all black women have big bums or big ass? Nope. Me, I'm flat as bones. I'm all bones, mate, and I'm black. Even me, sometimes I get envious of all the other black girls who are not all bones. I wasn't like this, you know, but I'm all bones and shit. I'm proud to be all bones. That's who I really am. Thinking that I have big ass and big bum, you know, big tits. Nope. I'm just as flat as the other races. And I'm black. So, yes, I'm all bones. And I'm proud of it. That's my nature, my design. Look, if I'm ugly to you, so what? I don't care. I'll still keep doing me. At least you're honest. Thank you. Arigato. Thank you for telling me the truth. That I am ugly. That I'm ugly. Thank you for being honest. Thank you. Thank you for saying that I'm ugly. Thank you. Thank you for saying that I am ugly. you for saying that I am ugly to you, mate. Thank you for saying that I am ugly. That I'm ugly. Oh yes, I could have all the vocal training in the world, but I didn't have no vocal training, mate. And you still say I'm shit. So there we go then. My voice is ugly to you. Just say it. My voice is ugly. Thank you! I'm not going to unfollow you, unblock you, or anything of that shenanigan or any of WWE. No! It doesn't mean we can't be friends, but at least thank you for saying that I'm shit. That's what I like in this world. Honesty. God is honest, not devils or things like that. God is beautiful. If you can say to me I'm ugly, that is your freedom of speech. Oh well then. I do not care, mate. It does not mean I'm going to jump off a cliff. I'm not that stupid, you know. Because there's more than meets the eye. Alright? There's more than meets the eye. So, continue saying my voice is ugly. Anyways, sayonara. That's the say in Japan.